Greg Andruck here, bringing you Business Freedom Conversation newsletter number 41. So this time we've got subjects that are relevant for right now. The very first one is we're going to have a live stream on Wednesday, April 24th at noon Pacific, and we're going to talk about structure. How do you structure your business where your cash flow matches your profits, or cash flows more than your profits? Nothing wrong with that. Dial in and see the elements that help make that happen. Then the next story we have in the newsletter is Act Now. It's really centered around the $20 minimum wage in California for fast food workers. All the changes those businesses are making now, they could have made before and increased their profitability. And that brings up the subject, so can you. What do you need to look at to be more profitable? Take a look at that story that I've got here. The next one is the IRS Most Wanted, the $200,000 man. Forget that $400,000 stuff that the president talks about in his State of the Union address. The IRS is never going to effectively go after people that make $400,000 or more, because they can afford top-level accountants and top-level lawyers, and most of the people at the IRS are at the bottom of the class. So that's a struggle they're always going to want to pursue, but not happen. So guess what? Most of the audits, most of the adjustments are for those that make less than that. And small business owners, on average, are their prime target. The next one is, are your employees Alice? That's a really interesting term that you're going to hear more and more, and that's probably the main reason you're getting resentment and your employees are not engaged with your business. Alice stands for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, Employed, the working poor. Well, under the current conditions we have, where 85% of Americans can't afford to buy a home. In fact, a high percentage of Americans can't afford to pay for the basics like groceries and rent. And they're looking at you for this because you're the one that are their income source. You're your boss with your business. So take a look at this story. It's something you need to really consider. But it's also a great potential that if you can solve some of their problems, you're going to get engaged employees, more productivity, more profits. Take a look at it. Then the next one is the biggest cause of the working poor, childcare benefits. So people pay a huge percentage of their income just to have their kids watch so they can make money, and they're not making enough money to meet the basics. Take a look at this story. Some of the facts around it are astounding. And it's another thing that you as an employer need to consider, because it's what's holding you back, because your employees are stressed, your employees are quiet quitting or actively disengaged, and this is one of the main reasons why that is happening and you're not getting full productivity out of them. So take a look at the stories. Remember, we've got the live stream on Wednesday, April 24th at noon Pacific. This is Greg Andruck, Business Freedom Conversation newsletter number 41. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.